What's up, DJ fan? Welcome to another video on our channel. Welcome to another episode of Start to Spin. My name is Diego, also known as DJ Pretty Boy, alongside my boy Shay, also known as DJ Shay. And together we open this spot to talk about DJ-related content, such as pro reviews, tips and tricks, just tell our stories and share it with you guys so we can share some knowledge. So if you're a new DJ or a seasoned DJ, this is the spot to be. And with that being said, let's roll this intro.
Start to spin, feel the vibe. Pretty boy and Shay, we ride. Tune in now, don't be late. Every Thursday, mark that day.
Yo, what's up?
Welcome to another episode of Start to Spin. You already know DJ Pretty Boy and Shay, and we're here today. We're going to talk about, like as we promised to our crowd, we're going to talk
Popular
about,
demand.
and we're going to review. Not so review. We're just going to talk about setups that some of the viewers and some people were kindly enough to send to us, so we can just talk about it. Obviously, we're not trying to throw shame or anything like that. We just want to see what their ideas, the thought process, or what we think we could do better, or things like that. We'll figure out. So make sure you guys in the comment feel free to also let us know what you think about the setups that they're gonna be showing up in a little bit.
Yeah, and I think what I'll say is that I think everybody here, that is in the chat, the two of us, anything we say is just our opinion. It's just for fun. And hopefully the goal is, if you're sending us your setup, is that hopefully we can give a little bit of feedback. That doesn't mean that our setup is better. Our setup might not even be better than yours. But if we notice something, or we say, oh, maybe you could do this instead of that, just remember, it's all just in the spirit of constructive criticism, in the spirit of getting better, elevating our game together. And so hopefully nobody takes anything personal and just kind of tries to take it, just as a learning experience.
Yeah, for sure. Now let me know. Can you guys see it?
Yeah, it looks good. Let me maybe make us. Yeah, maybe if we're a little smaller, then it'll be. But it looks good like that.
Okay, so you can see the screen. All right, cool.
Yo, Chinchillin's in the house.
Hey, what's up, Chin?
Chin, thanks for stopping by. Did Chin send any?
You see.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if it didn't.
All right, we'll see. But I guess, that's the thing. So we're not gonna say whose it is. That's why, huh?
Yeah, you don't even know whose it is.
All right, so that's even more. It's all blinded, so we're not picking on nobody. If we
it's not blinded. I had to give.
Okay, Diego. Okay, so mine is blind. Mine is blinded.
Yeah, you're gonna know because I put their who's it from.
Okay. Never mind. So it's not blind. It's not blinded.
Yeah, it's not blinded. All right, so let's go to the first one. Let's get this started.
What the?
Can you see it?
Wait, who is it? Yeah.
All right, so
dang.
This is the first one. It's from Barboys 987.
Wait, did someone send this to you?
Yeah.
Or you found this?
Yeah. Anything that has an ad, it was sent to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Fireboys?
So this is how he started. This is his starting setup.
Oh, this is Chin. I was like, who's Fireboys?
Now you figure out.
The Fireboys. All right. That was your first. All right. So, I mean, hey.
Look of it to figure out.
First setup in 2019. I mean, the photo looks like it was taken in like 2003, though. This is taken on a potato or something, bro. The pixelated. I'm like, you can't see any cables or anything. I was just the whole wireless setup. I think it's just because the picture is so pixelated, you can't see anything other than the two speakers there.
Facts.
But hey, I mean, for a first setup, bro, I mean, this is pretty good, though. This is pretty good for a first setup, I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, again, it doesn't. We can't really.
You can't tell. But this is what I'll say, though. For the first setup, you put the speakers at the same height. They're in front of you, which is smart too, because this looks like a huge, open event. Like, so it's better than having the speakers next to you or behind you. And then you got a tablecloth, so that's good because you're covering up probably the wires and stuff back. Like, I don't see cables going in front of the table. And we can't see the cables obviously, but I mean, from what we can see, the cables look clean.
Well, we can see. That's right.
But no, that's it's always fun looking back at your first setups because you're like, damn, like like, I came such a long way.
Yeah.
And this wasn't even that long ago. This was 6 years ago. So I still like looking back. I remember I on our last episode I showed my first setup and like how terrible that looked,
Yeah.
and that was
Y'all
for
seen
a
my first.
backyard wedding.
Yeah, you guys seen my first setup too. It was definitely not as good as that.
Yeah,
I'll
so
tell
I
you
mean,
that.
so
My
I think
first
this could
setup
be
was one speaker. That's it, and it was on the floor because I didn't have a speaker stand.
that's
Uh-huh.
at least you had two speakers for your first setup. That's already you're ahead of both of us.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks for sending that in, Chin.
Now this is
We got
another
here.
setup that he has.
Oh,
So the speakers are in the
hmm,
corner with in front of the lights.
yeah.
No,
I mean, I think Chin got to work on his picture taking skills, but I mean, from what I could see,
right?
this is nice. I mean, you got two nice totems, and you set it up like, I mean, it takes a lot of effort to set things up across a door on either side of the room.
Yeah.
Um, so it's good that you did that for the sound, for the lighting. You did that. And then I see it's like is it a facade or is that one of those Rockville like um
It looks like a Rockville thing.
yeah, but it's also but that looks clean too because I mean you got it all hidden back there. What kind of speakers do you have, Chin? What kind of speakers are those? He said, "Oh, this is his 2025 setup. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
because those speakers look bulky.
They look big. Yeah, they look pretty
They
big.
look like the old school TVs.
Yeah.
They look bulky.
I don't. Yeah, so I don't know what kind of speakers they are, but what's nice is so they have the flat grill. I don't know what brand those are, but like sometimes those old speakers, like the old ones that the horn is like exposed, and then
Yeah, I don't like that one. I
I
don't like.
like any speakers that have the complete black front, like our EVs do.
Uh-huh.
That's like I like that. So whatever I don't know what brand those are, but they at least they look nice because they're like flat and black like that.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy, man. You got a big setup. You do this all by yourself because you got trusses, and those aren't the collapsible ones. And those moving heads look pretty big too. Those are big ass moving heads.
Yeah, those are big. That's a big movie.
And he
Oh,
said, "Yep, it's a Harbinger Very 2312. Oh, those are 12-inch speakers. They
dang.
look bigger. They look bigger than 12 inches."
Yeah.
And then Chin, that's just like a par light you put underneath the speaker. There's two par lights.
Yeah. Two
So that's
part.
nice. When you have those two powerful moving heads, I don't even know if you need those par lights though. Like how much light those are giving compared to the moving heads. It might just be like extra work that you're doing putting those par lights there.
Yeah, I mean, I
Big
guess
production.
the only thing I would do on this one, it's those part lights face them to the floor,
Mm,
like not directly, because right there it looks like it's directly to the
from the
crowd.
crowd, yeah.
Now I don't know if it was just like that because it was just like the beginning, and then maybe he turned it down, or face up or down
Yeah, you
when
could face them up.
but those like you said, those I feel like those parts could have a better use facing the floor, like aiming towards the floor,
Yeah,
because
towards the floor to the ceiling.
power in it. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know if you even really like because you have those moving heads are, and you said they're beam 295, so 295 watt beam moving heads are really powerful. So it's like the par light is probably putting such a small amount of light, anyways, that
yeah, it's like
you may
not,
not even need that when you have those beam lights.
yeah. All right,
But
so
hey, nice job doing the work and setting up the speaker across like a entrance and stuff.
now this one,
Ooh, the goalpost.
yeah.
I'll let you talk about this one.
Okay, let me tell you something, bro. Like, okay, it's because I don't like it. Like,
All right, so Diego's not a fan of the soccer goalpost
I don't like. I
the
don't.
soccer goalpost setup.
Yeah, I don't like. It's not like your setup is specific. I just don't like the look of the the goalpost thing. But had you had like maybe all those four movers in totems, the collapsible totems, maybe I guess it gives you like a more elegant look.
Yeah,
But and then I mean I don't know, but the speakers just they look like they're very low.
they're low. I mean, everything, even
I mean,
the
I'm short, but I think that's my
this is a
height.
Diego setup right here. Yeah,
Eh,
no, those are really short. I mean, so you can see the goalpost thing is also short, but it's because the ceiling is there. But the speakers, you definitely have room to like put them up higher. So is there any reason like you kept the speakers low in this setup, or
or
maybe
maybe,
maybe,
or
maybe it
maybe
wasn't
he
set up
wasn't
completely
set up.
yet?
He wasn't. Yeah, probably he wasn't done setting up.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
just took the picture. I mean,
That
I
makes sense.
understand, but yeah, I think like it should be. I mean, at least he takes the time to take pictures of his setup. That's something that I need to do because I don't do it. I put my setups in and then I just record. I don't take my time to take pictures. Like I need to
Yeah.
work.
He said those are my old tripods from my first speakers. Oh, so they might have been some really cheap, beginner tripods that didn't go up that high.
Okay, so I guess so those were like the peak of the tripod. That's crazy,
It's like a kid size tripods for
right?
little
That's
kids.
crazy.
But yeah, I
Uh,
mean, the problem with this goalpost is like, yeah, it takes up so much space, and then I mean, for this setup too, it's like asymmetrical. So it's like usually when people have the goalpost, you'll set up under it too. You'll put your speakers and stuff under it.
exactly. I was just gonna say that. Maybe for like, next time, if you use a goalpost again, you set up in the center like a goalie
Yeah,
instead of on the side because right now, if you look at it, it just looks empty. Like there's a
yeah,
big hole. So maybe put yourself there and or distribute the sound. So instead of having your two speakers there, you should have one on each pole of the goal pole. Like
mm,
this instead of having it right next to you. I feel like you get a uh, better sound dispersion.
yeah. And
So
then I even like, yeah, you how many trusses or like what lighting stands do you have in total? Because we know you have two. So here you just have four moving heads on here. So if you just had, brought two trusses, I mean two extra trusses, or like let's say one day you like buy some gravity stands or something, you could just replace the need for this entire thing. You already have two trusses. Just get two more trusses, collapsible trusses.
yeah,
Um,
Chin, are those is that truss that you have there crossing? Are those the truss where you had the beams?
no, I think those are different. That's one long truss.
It could be two.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how
Could
that.
be two.
Yeah, let us know. Is that one long truss or is that two separate ones? Yeah, if that's one, that's also looks super long. You have to bring
Yeah,
that in.
if that is the ones that we saw from the other picture, you're a genius because
The,
you'd have to spend more money buying new stuff. You're a genius for putting it together into like two different setups.
that
That's
he's turned in.
crazy. That's what's up, man. I like that. I like if that's what it is. I like it. I like that. Um, but yeah, so this is his, I guess, one of his biggest setups.
Yeah, it's the
Okay,
extra. It's an
it's an
extra truss.
okay.
Yeah, that one is that's a lot to set up. That's what I mean. I've never used the goalpost thing. You have.
I did. I did, and it took a lot of time,
Yeah, yeah,
unnecessary. Where you can just put it on totems and
yeah. Then even these ones, they're powered, so you have to run the cables on top of that truss too.
yeah, you see in between the two lights, they're
Yeah,
like
you
the
can see
cable.
them.
So those are little things that we have to, as DJs, got to take in consideration if we want to do those type of lights, or either you put a lot of lights to cover all the mess of the cables, or you have to be very like nitpicky when it comes to like the cable management on those, and that takes a lot of time to make sure that every single cable is like well
Yeah,
tied up
and
it's
you
too
gotta
much.
take it down. I
Yeah,
just
I
think
just
for like mobile, like nowadays for mobile DJ events, is like you don't have to do. There's no situation that you need to do like the whole, you know, this kind of goalpost. You can just bring like collapsible trusses. You have that option now. You have you have the regular trusses too, and then now you also have there's the option of gravity stands. You have that as well. So it's like
Yeah,
I don't know that that this all the time you spend on this. It's like I don't have time to finish because the salon is open until 10 and party starts at 5. Uh, well, yeah, if you're low on time, then that's even more reason you could save time without the goalpost thing. But yeah, I think we know from before you're not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of the goalpost thing. So that's
yeah,
just like our in general our stance on it. But maybe one day we'll see a picture that we're like, wow, we've never seen a picture that we're like, wow, this goalpost setup. We like this goalpost setup.
yeah. No, we haven't. But Chen, thank you, man. We appreciate you sharing your
Yeah,
setups
you
with
got a
us.
lot of different setups, man. It's good to
Yeah,
have a lot of options.
yeah. Appreciate your the time that you did. Now let's go to the next one. Something
Something new.
else.
Someone new. Whoa! Where is Buddy?
So this is Buddy, and I like this type of setups because they're very simple,
Yeah.
simplistic, to the point, and it gets the job done.
It's the opposite of it's like the goalpost and then the 180 of the goalpost.
Yeah, it's the opposite of his store setup, third
Hmm.
setup. Yeah, I really like it. It looks very professional. He even looks like he's approachable there. Yeah.
Well, I don't get though, Buddy, if you're in the chat, why are you always off center though in the facade? I feel like if Buddy was like in the middle, everything is symmetrical, but because Buddy's off to the side, that's my critique for his setup, that Buddy's not in the middle.
Buddy, get off the picture, man.
Buddy, yeah, or just get out of the picture or stand in the middle of the picture. That's the
Oh yeah, but I love his setup. This one is nice.
Oh, but even his setup is a little bit to the left for the venue. You see that? You would move it up, move
It's
it
not,
over to the right a little bit.
it's not symmetrical, yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's
But
that's
now
the thing.
the venue is symmetrical.
Yeah, the venue. Maybe the venue's like off, isn't symmetrical.
Yeah, so like me personally, like I like the setup, like I love it. But the facade or like the booth,
Hmm.
it has to go a little bit more to this side because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's
That's
bothering
really
me.
our feedback on this one.
Yeah, like I guess Buddy, it's kind of in the center, but his booth
Yeah,
is going to the right. You know,
Buddy's more in the center than the setup.
yeah. So the setup needs to be centered.
Yeah,
But yeah, this one. I mean, there's not much to say. This one to me, it's a 10 out of 10. I love how simplistic and easy of a setup it is.
what I'll say that I think is good. Buddy always does this, but the easy thing to do right is to set up the speakers right next to your facade,
Yeah,
because then you don't have to run these cables, tape it down. But Buddy always sets up the speakers as close to the dance floor as possible, which is good because then
yeah,
the people can hear it better and it's not as loud for you. But I do that all the time. If I set this up, I would put it next to my facade, but that's to be so that I don't have to do extra work taping it down and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I'm
And
saying
that's the
props
reason
to
why.
Buddy for that.
That's exactly the same reason why when I do my setups, I put my totems close to me
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
cover all the cables because it's kind of annoying to be like taping every single thing. So I take the most like common areas where people are gonna be walking around, but anything else like the rest, if I can hide it with my totems and stuff, then I'll do that like
Yeah.
100%.
That's what I'll do. I hate bending down on the ground and to doing tape. I
Yeah,
like try to avoid that whenever. It's just so annoying. And then you have to undo it all. But my buddy doesn't look like he's in the chat. But what I'd ask him is why does he not want to move up more? Like closer to the dance floor himself.
oh,
I
like so
feel I
he
feel like
brings
what he would say is that he doesn't want to be center of attention. But what were you saying?
so your question is why the speakers are in front of him, not next to him.
Well, I know why the speakers are in front because he wants it closer to the dance floor. But I'm like, why is he not himself just move front as well to be in line with everything?
Yeah, well, yeah, that was what I said, but
Well, no, because if I get why he put the speakers near the dance floor, but why is he not near the dance floor? That's what I'm wondering.
yeah, I was saying he's not in the same line as the speakers. So
Yeah, but
yeah,
he could still be in the same line with them back too, though. That's why he didn't he put him in front but he like purposely put himself back. So
Yeah, exactly. So like the question is, why is the speakers in front of him and not next to him? How is like you're saying in line?
no, no, because if they were in if I was asking why they're not in the line with him, then the speakers would be back. It could be back too, you know.
No, but I mean, when I say line, it goes the line of the facade, of the front of the facade. That's the line.
Oh, the front of the facade.
Yeah, you
I
know
mean,
what?
then at the
You
end
know
of the day,
what
it's
the
like
two,
why not be why is he not closer to the dance floor? That's what I want to know.
yeah, that'd be interesting. That'd be
I don't know.
interesting to know. Hey, buddy.
I think what he would say is that because he wants to like leave space, you know, the bride and groom are the center of attention. I think that's probably what he would say.
Mm,
But we
uh,
don't know.
oh yeah, I don't know.
Where's Buddy? Buddy's maybe he's on the other show. He's a guest on the other show.
Yeah.
Or he's taking a night off because he's always on a podcast. But yeah, buddy, if you watch this, then you gotta let us know why you aren't closer to the dance floor, but you chose, you know, obviously your most of your setup is, but then you wanted to be back further.
The only thing that I will say, and I think it's because I see the cables not taped. So maybe maybe this
Hmm.
venue does not allow tape because I know that Buddy does use tape a lot on his events.
I
So maybe
can't.
this one is they don't use they weren't allowed to use tape.
Hmm.
I'm guessing, but besides that, it's fine. Like the setup is nice.
All
You know,
right.
it would be nice to have like the white version of the speakers to match, or like the stand or the tubes to be black, so it can be all black. Like,
Yeah, yeah. But I think those tubes, I think those are like silver, right? Those are they're like aluminum finish.
oh, you know what? Maybe could have put the light stands thingy inside, close to close to him, where the other two lights are, to give it like a tuxedo look. You know how we have like white in the center and then black around, black out and then white in the center.
Mm.
So something like that. I don't know. I'm just trying to like
Yeah,
color.
there's not. Yeah, there's. Right. What else we got? Looks like there's a lot of setups there.
Yeah.
Oh, Hitman D Dub.
Yes, sir.
Wow, it's the first time we got one of his setups on our channel.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Buddy's here. He says, "You guys trash talking me."
Buddy, you just missed the trash talk, man. We just went through your setup.
Too bad this is live. You can't see it anymore. JK, it's YouTube. You can just hit back and go see it. Our main question, well, I'm not our main. My main question for you. So your setup was like in front, but then you're like position yourself backwards. So why do you like to be like away from the dance floor, but you're set up near the dance floor? I figured because your setup, you wanted as close to the dance floor as possible so they can have the effect more. But then you wanted to be away to like, you know, give the couple space to kind of be like the center of attention for all the stuff. That's my theory, but I'm curious what your reasoning was.
Now, another thing is we do see that your cables are not taped. Guessing that this venue did not allow you to tape, or because I know you use tape when you have to.
I can't see it, but it doesn't. Are the cables? Do they look black or something?
Huh?
The cables are they like not black? Maybe it's smaller on my screen than on yours, so
Oh yeah, I can see it.
better sound, less in my ears. Oh, okay. So he moved himself back so that he's not gonna get all the extra sound from the sides of the speaker. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay, he says they are taped. They don't look taped to me.
I honestly can't see the tape wise. It's too small on my screen, but
Maybe they are. It's just because the reason why I say that is because at least when I do it on literally a straight line. It has to be in a straight line, or else it starts bothering me. And like I don't.
yeah, that's what we're saying. That's the downside when you have it in front, but when it's in front of, if you're not in line with the facade, then your ears also get saved a lot of extra ear fatigue. So you kind of got to decide: do you want to do the extra? Do you want to have cables to tape down, or do you want to lose your hearing?
Oh my god! Okay, aside from this, on I had the wedding, right? I did the wedding on Saturday,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
bro. My ears were destroyed.
Uh-oh.
So, like I said, we went after the band. Like it was a band, and there was four monitors and the floor facing me,
Oh.
two facing the crowd, and
What?
we were on the stage, right?
Why did you have more speakers in the crowd? That's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, this again. I played after the band, so everything was set up for the band. And then
Yeah.
after the band was done, they put me right in the center of the stage, and like
Wow.
the four monitors were. And the thing is that I couldn't control the anything. They had a sound guy controlling everything.
Mm.
Dude, it was so loud that
Jeez.
Ryu and we couldn't talk to each other.
Really?
We had to like literally text because we
Oh my
couldn't
God.
couldn't hear each other. And then I got when once I get home the next day, my ears were like pound, like ringing, just like a tractor was like working or something. I I
Bruh.
I went to my soccer game, bro. I They took the ball from me like five times. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear the people coming to get the ball from me. Like it was
Yo,
crazy.
that's not good.
But I'm telling you, the party was fire. Like I
Damn.
literally and honestly, I felt like a star, bro.
But
That's how
hey, did you get a gig log though? Did you record it?
I record a little bit, like few things. I didn't record like I didn't make a gig log out of it. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
making a gig log out of it, but I do have like snips of like part of the event.
Oh,
And the reason why is because I mean I guess I could have done it, but because I'll tell you what happened with my wife. I
yeah,
try not to post anything in Facebook or stuff like that for
yeah,
now, out of
celebrating
respect.
stuff. Yeah,
So that's why
that makes sense.
in my head it wasn't like to record, but
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is what it is. I'm just gonna. But tomorrow I have a gig, so I'm gonna record a gig look for that one.
mm,
But I'll probably just post it maybe like next week or so. Give it a week.
yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, so
Yeah, that's crazy though, dude. But yeah, that's the thing. You gotta watch the ears, man, because
bro, I s-
we're gonna lose our. That probably took 10 years off of your hearing. Now it's
I kid you not, bro. I could not hear anything for like
that's crazy.
two
I've never
two.
heard of that. That the next day
Bro,
that
it was bad.
that's bad,
It
dude.
was. I
That's
even
why
got.
I started using the in-ear monitors because it really blocks out the sound.
Uh-huh.
But it's annoying because then like you have to take it off. It doesn't look as cool as regular headphones. But I use that because it's like it makes it like you don't hear the outside sound as much, and it really protects your ears at gigs.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually thinking about doing that. I want to switch out of my Beats and use one of those in-ear monitors because I'm telling,
Yeah.
bro, I got dizzy. I got
Wow.
dizzy at the event. Like I was
I've never
dizzy,
heard of that. That's
and
crazy.
because of the sound, and I know it was the sound. I know it wasn't because I was hungry. It's
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the sound. I was
Jeez.
listening to a song, like the song that was playing next. And another thing, I couldn't hear my beats like inside because it was so loud. And I was like, God damn, like it's so loud. And
You should have told that guy to turn it down, the monitors or
the
something.
guy was on his PSP. He was playing like
Really?
a word game or something. I don't know what he was playing,
Wow.
but I'm telling you, bro. But it like the outcome of the party, it was fire. It's a fire event, like amazing. It's just
Nice.
like the only downside, my ear, bro. I
You
could
lost your hearing.
2 days.
You lost 10 years of hearing.
Yeah, I was bad. So that got me.
But yeah, so okay, you got gaff tape. What did Shin say here? I use gaff tape or orange tape on mines. Orange tape stands for caution, watch your step, cable warning. That's smart too. Yeah, make it obvious where it's like people are walking. Then that kind of gaff tape really helps.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's
Smiley's
why.
in the house. What's up, Smiley? What's up, man?
All right. So
Smiley, let's see if Smiley sends them. Yeah, we got Hitman D Dub up here next. Shout out Hitman D Dub. This is the first time his his setup's been on our channel. This is pretty good though. I mean,
pretty clean.
yeah, this is because he's got some interesting stuff
All right.
here. Because he's got those
Only
tube
I only
lights.
have one thing to say.
Hmm.
I don't like those lights. It looked cheap, man.
But I'm wondering, are those his lights or
That's it.
did they put them there?
I think it's his lights.
Okay.
I don't like. That's the only thing I will take out. But besides that, it's pretty clean. Like you can't even see the cables.
Yeah, I
So
agree. I
pretty.
agree. I mean, yeah, I assume those would be some of the decorator comes or like whatever the people setting up, they'll come put some stupid thing on your facade or something.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, and I think if I think what he did is he put a mat down, that gray mat behind the subwoofer. I think that's covering up a lot of the cables. That's pretty
That's
smart.
smart. Yeah, that's very smart.
And then all those tube lights are the tube lights are obviously wireless.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I'm not a personally. I'm not a big fan of those. I know boat lighting makes those like light bar things.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I
You
don't care.
know that are kind of like because he has those tube lights anyways.
Yeah.
So
I
it's like those are pretty. Those are already pretty good.
I think those lights that he has at the speaker, those the long ones.
Yeah.
I think that takes out like the fanciness that he has with the tube lights.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It brings it down a little bit instead of like
Yeah. Yeah.
projecting.
Yeah. But I think that the problem is those tube lights. That's why I mean I don't like tube lights because I don't think they project light that far. Versus those light bars, he probably has them because they wash the dance floor better.
Uh,
Versus the tube lights probably aren't bright enough. But
yeah.
yeah, I'm just like those bar lights are just like kind of like
Okay. So in this one, we can agree that the red lights and then the whatever sound lights thingies
yeah
can
the
be
bars.
to go. Everything else looks fine.
Yeah, and everything else looks really good. Like
Yeah,
with the
I like it. I like it too. Like I said, the main to me the first thing is the red lights. That looks to me it looks horrible. I don't like it.
yeah, and we'll see if we get an answer from Hitman if those are his lights or if someone set those up there.
I hope someone set them up, but I
We'll
really hope.
find out. We'll find out.
Anyways, that's another one of
Okay,
his.
so he has a gig bar.
Yeah, he has a giveaway. So this one, I like this one. It's very simple,
Yeah.
minimalistic, to the point,
Yeah, gets the job done.
and
And
gets
then
it
yeah,
done.
he has a gig bar. So I don't know, but I guess we gotta decide. Do we like these or do we like the bar lights?
Okay, I'll take this
You take the gig bar. Wow. You don't
over.
like gig bars either, so that's saying a lot.
Yeah, I don't like. Again, I don't like gig bars, but they work. They do the job.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have no problems.
So he likes these over that.
Even though I don't like it, even though I don't like this, the gig bars, I would rather use a gig bar than those lights on the side.
And then
Or
Buddy said Astera lights are bright. They're made for TV and movies. Yeah, no, the Astera ones are. I did Dwayne's looked like not Astera though, because at least from that picture, the brightness like wasn't. They didn't look very bright. So I don't know like even both lightings like when I see their videos and stuff and when we see the I know those what are those Rockville I don't know what are those there's other brands of tube lights but they just don't look like they get that bright like and they don't like the light doesn't throw as far, so that's why I figured Dwayne probably put those bar lights on the side. But
yeah,
yeah, Astera is Astera are really bright even for being like bar lights.
okay. Let's see.
And then we got Smiley here said we make a T bar like a gig bar. Yeah. He said that last time.
Yeah, like
Well,
mine.
yeah, might as well. You can create your own gig bar.
Yeah, like I did. I created
Yeah.
a gig bar.
And then what we got next
And
here?
I actually, for the party that I did 2 weeks ago, I used the wash effect hexes, 2 wash effect hexes, and two both lighting IR4s on the
Oh, nice on the T bar.
yeah. So and it was fun. It was good. It worked perfectly. So
And then Chinchillin here said for me, I'm not trying to hate respectfully. I'm not a fan of T bars. Yeah, I mean gig bars. Yeah. I mean, I think we all agree.
neither.
We all aren't a fan of them, but it's like I think probably this some events it's just so easy. Like whether it's a gig bar or a T bar or something, it's like it's so easy to set that up.
Listen, To me, it's like this: you can use a gig bar at any birthday party, any regular event that you're doing. When a wedding or a quince, it's not applicable to me. To me, you should be uh, the gig bars are not for weddings, and gig bars are not for quinces. Anything else, birthday parties, graduation parties, all of that, go ahead and use them. But weddings and quinces, they pay for premium stuff. You want to give them something better than a gig bar.
Yeah,
To me,
especially I mean that's the thing. Like if somebody's paying you for like no lighting price and you just want to bring something, then it's like okay, like don't you're not gonna like just bring whatever you have, gig bar, this, that. But it's like yeah, depending on what you're charging too, right? If you're charging a lot of money and then you're saying, oh, dance floor lighting, and then you just you bring a gig bar, then that's maybe not doing them the best kind of service that you could be doing.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, similar to what Buddy's saying, yeah. So gig bars are a tool. They work for some gigs, easy to set up. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So it's
precisely.
like that's the thing. Like we all have. I mean, I have T style. I have the T style stand. I'll put my IR4s in it for like easy parties, easy setup breakdown, exactly like you're saying, which is it's basically a gig bar.
Yep, it is.
But it's like when you're saying like dance floor lighting, the venue's big. Like they can't like throw lighting as far either.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the next one.
Oh,
Oh,
this is nice.
again.
Oh, so maybe it is him.
Damn.
That's why you saw the other setup, so you knew that they were in multiple setups.
No, I don't remember. I
Oh, you
did
did.
I put all this together last week or
Mm.
whenever they sent it to me. So I don't really remember what I have in here. But
Yeah, and then Smiley's last comment: if they got rid of those weird lights on top and just add wash lights, it would work better. Yeah, imagine they just put like 2 wash effects on top of a gig bar or something. That'd be dope.
yeah, could be better. This
But
one,
yeah,
this one is good because it's simple and to the point. Again, the only thing that I would take out are those lights.
yeah. Now that in that case, this is more obvious that it's like probably he set it up those lights. But it's like I don't think you need them, And then I don't
Yeah.
know where this blue light is coming from, but it looks nice. I don't know if he brought that blue lighting or not, but that looks nice by itself.
Maybe it's one of those lone bars facing the wall.
Yeah, facing the wall.
Maybe.
That's a good way to use them. But I think just if you just had that blue light, you took those Christmassy lights off. The setup for the speakers and the cabling and everything else looks good. So I
Yeah.
think that's the main thing is just that the putting the lights on the facade thing. We already saw that one. Smiley says, yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I've seen high-end DJs out here use gig bar at every event we have assisted him with. He hires us to run Dancing on Clouds and Cold Sparklers. Wow, that's crazy. If there's a high-end DJ, using gig bar. I wonder how much he charges. Then that makes me wonder how much he charges clients for dance floor lighting. Because he's like, dance floor lighting. If he's saying dance floor lighting like $100 or $50 or $100 or something, then it's like okay, I could see a gig bar. But if he's like adding dance floor lighting, $400, $500, and then it's a gig bar, then that's
That's crazy.
then you're doing like
A
you
disservice, man.
clients aren't gonna tell you, hey, why are you bringing a gig bar? But
Yeah,
depending on how much you charge them, you should give them what they're paying for.
exactly. And
Drizzy
what's up,
J's
Drizzy?
in the house. What's up, man? Perfect timing. We're just talking about lighting. I think
What?
this is Drizzy. Drizzy's been a minute since he stopped by during the live, but we both are huge fans of Drizzy, man. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for stopping by. Now, next one. Next one.
Oh,
We got
DJ
Cool
Cool
Thing.
Thing. Is Cool
Yo,
Thing
shout
here?
out to Cool Thing, man. Appreciate you for sharing
I
your.
think cool. This is Cool Thing's first setup in our on our channel as well.
Sir.
But yeah, man, this setup looks pretty good, man.
Yeah. It's
What
pretty.
I'll say with the wash effects, because I know that they're bright as hell.
Yeah.
So when they're pointed directly at the audience, I mean, right now this looks like it's during the daytime, so it's probably not gonna be too bright. But if it's dark in there and then it's pointed directly at the audience, they're gonna be like, So I always tilt them upwards. So like even this one, even if they're underneath their speakers, you tilt them upwards to the ceiling, then the light reflects off of the ceiling.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree. But I think the are those JBLs? Yeah, right. Don't
yeah, I think
JBL
it's a JBL.
don't JBL have like those little
The thing on
the
top,
little thing on top so you can
maybe the
put them
fly
on?
points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never owned JBL speakers, so I don't know if they have the fly points. But that's another place you could put them. You could put the wash effects on top, and then I did that with that was my setup before with the
Yeah.
RCF. I would put them on top because I didn't have stands or anything,
Yeah.
and that way they're out of people's eyes. But I
So
like that's the nice thing about
we
this.
like it. We like it. It's just that the lights should be facing up or
Yeah, facing
down
upwards for
to the
sure.
floor,
Yeah,
not the.
everything's like spaced out well, and then I like. I mean, this Rockville boot thing is really convenient because it's like cheap, it's portable, and then I mean, it
It's
looks
easy.
pretty clean.
Yeah, it's easy to say. I mean, I know that this is just like probably his garage or something, but on an event, spread out the speakers a little more. You know, depends also depends on like how is like the dance floor set up because sometimes people want to go based on the venue itself, but you're not trying to play for the whole venue. You're trying to play for the dance floor. So
Hmm.
spread out your speakers, um, dance floor length, to get like the most coverage on the dance floor.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah. This is looks like he maybe set it up. But yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
see, Smiley said, yeah, JBL has flying points.
Yeah, so you can look into that. You could
Put 'em up.
screw in. It's like usually an M10 bolt. You just screw in a bolt on the
Mhm.
top, and you just screw the wash effects into that, and then
You'll be good. Yeah, you'll be
yeah.
good because it's over everybody's head. So
Drizzy said, "Yeah, I'm always busy for the live, but I do watch your show eventually." Man, that's good to hear, man. Thanks for watching the show.
I appreciate that.
Drizzy always got the production. He's always doing some like Hollywood stuff, with his intros and stuff. He's
Yeah,
always doing something creative. So I watch all your videos. I think I try to comment on every one of Drizzy's videos too. So shout out DJ Drizzy. And Chin Chin said they look like DJ Bar's JBL. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What's this guy? DJ Bar, he's like the main one that used JBL speakers. I think Rick Webb used to use JBL a lot, but now he's switched, to LD and
yeah.
RCF and stuff. But
I've never used JBLs. I
I
haven't.
think cool thing has the Eon 612s or
Yeah,
615s.
612. I think he said.
And then Bar is like using whatever the SRX or the X. I don't know.
Yeah, they're XRX.
XRX.
I think XRS 512 or something. I don't
A lot of DJs have speakers on top of them. I want them moved out.
know. On top of-
Okay, yeah. So he means where the speakers are set up. So yeah, don't set them up next to the facade. Spread them out or spread them
Oh,
like in front like how he does it.
yeah, definitely.
No, that's definitely the way. I guess like I don't know. It was maybe before you came on, but my thing is it's laziness. I'm like I try to get everything close to my facade so then I don't have to run or I don't have to tape stuff as much. But
Mhm.
it's just pure. It's 100% pure laziness. So it's like yeah, it should be spread out. It's better for your ears too, right? Putting it in front, like the point that Buddy made. But I'm like, whenever it's near my facade, then I don't have to. I have to spend less time hiding cables, which I'm not saying that's correct. I'm just saying that's why that's why I do it, and maybe that's probably why Cool Thing's doing it. I can see the cables already. Like he's trying to guide them to the
I,
back.
again,
Same thing I do.
we can't really take much of his setup because this is on his garage. It's not on an actual venue that we can be like, okay, this is how he would set it up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just on
I
his.
think in general. I mean,
Well, it looks good. It looks good. Just got to spread it out and then make sure that
615.
your cables are like tucked in.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything else is pretty
615s.
good. If the lights look, put them up. Period.
Buddy said they are. Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right. So
You got
next,
what's next? Ooh,
I like this one. This one is
who's this?
if it doesn't have anything, it's because it's not one of the.
I was gonna say I thought this was one of Buddy's setups because it looks like
It kind of looks like it, right?
it looks like a Buddy
You
setup.
you look at something like this and you assume like, oh, this could be buddies,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's nice. I really like it. I
Just
like
the
it.
facade.
So simple. I like it.
That's cool. I mean, obviously, yeah, it's simple. One question I have for everyone because this always happens to me too. But does anyone have any tricks to like make the uplighting on your facade look more like even? Because you can see even in this one, right, the right from left and right, they look like a little different. It's because of where you set up the uplight, and that happens to me too. So I'm wondering, does anyone have like any tips to like how to position uplights on your facade so that they look even to each other?
Maybe put the uplight
Oh,
behind you, not on the facade.
so out.
I used to do that too. I used to put my part lights on the facade so it lights up the facade. But I don't know. It's just projection, I guess. Projection from the lights. It's not really much to it. Or at least have a, like at least have it all black. It'll be nice. Let's see. Oh,
All right.
good.
Yeah, it was like cutting in and out, so I just tried
Okay.
resetting. But yeah,
Okay.
the uplight on the wall looks dope. I mean, they got lucky. They had a nice textured wall behind them.
Yeah,
Uh,
you don't get that often. You usually get ugly walls.
yeah.
All right, so this one is pretty good. It's pretty neat. This one.
Actually, yeah, I'll say this. My buddy said this is a good point. Black speakers don't light up. Black speakers don't uplight. Use a light bar. You'll get less of a hot spot. Yep, that's a good point. So that's what I'd say with that setup too. Like, yeah, why there's no reason to put uplights on black speakers,
Yeah.
and you can't even like even in the picture you can't really see them. So that's a good point from Buddy. And then yeah, if you want to get the even coverage, you got to use the light bar. But then yeah, I don't have a light bar, so then I have to buy one of those, I guess. Or
All right.
I'll just keep living with the using a hotspot uplight on the facade because I
Please,
doubt clients care.
anyone, don't do this. This is horrible. That's horrible. This
Dude,
mushroom thing and the Kitana, whatever this is called.
Quinta.
Yeah, that. And look how it's so like, no, man.
I mean,
This,
the problem with this is that it's only on one speaker, so it's like if you're gonna do something like this, like at least
put it in
then
the center.
put it on both speakers.
Yeah, that I'm sorry. Everything else is all right. It's just the light thing for me. It's dead. It's gone.
That's an example of cool things watching this. They used a fly point, but they put a T-bar on the fly point instead.
No, not even there's a
Oh wait, there's a pull. Oh shit, never
yeah,
mind.
yeah. So
Oh, what
that
the
can
heck?
be
Okay, that's even
literally in the
worse.
you see that light. Well, it looks horrible. I hate it, but
Mhm.
that could at least be right in this gap right here in this
Yeah,
corner,
yeah.
the catty corner right there. It would
Yeah,
look perfect because it's gonna be over your head too. So it would have been perfect and it would be less visible. Right there is like it like people like what the hell? It looks like a
yeah.
Gary from SpongeBob, the big eyes.
Yeah. I see it. That's a good one.
Right?
That looks
Yeah,
like even like a Squidward. Even though the speaker is a nose. That's funny. But yeah,
oh,
yeah. But he says, yeah, DJ Boombox.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that's other than that, I mean, I think those are like EVs.
yeah.
They're probably,
They're
they're probably
CLXs.
ELXs. Those are probably ELXs, and then they I don't know,
No,
whatever.
they're
ZLX,
not. They're CL. They're either CLXs or they're the ones that you just bought. What's it called?
ELX,
E-
ELX.
CLX. No, there's another one between ZLX and EK. Oh no, that's
No,
EK.
no, no. Those are higher up.
Okay, never mind.
But yeah. No, yeah. Okay, I didn't even realize a separate pole. Yeah, so
Yeah,
you could just move it anywhere else,
Buddy
and
brought another thing good. Those
mhm.
dots that this things project, just like my spider lights. Oh my god,
It's
bro.
like a mushroom. I had those too. The mushroom lights.
Yeah, well, I had the spider lights, and those were like they did the job, and they hooked me up when I needed. But damn, nah, bro.
Wait,
Can't,
did you get access to the email?
no.
If anyone else wants to, well, I guess we only got 10 minutes now, but we can get, if anybody else sends a picture, we can get those on here too.
Yeah. All right. So this one to me, it's not. I don't.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
it's
just because the lighting, but that's the thing, the facade, who knows how it looks back there, but that's like one of the things. If you don't have like a clean setup, if that's tough for you, like just don't get like the facade can just clear up so many problems, you know.
Yeah,
So it's like,
but look, why are the speakers so close to him? That's way too close.
dude, he's probably like me. He's just trying to make it easy for himself. That's why.
Or his cables are too short.
Yeah, he only has a one, two XLRs and one power cable. He's just starting.
Look at this. Horrible. This is ugly.
Yeah,
I don't like this.
that's
I
interesting.
personally don't like this.
I
Look at
mean, I just don't think I've never seen those kind of tripod legs. That's interesting. I
oh
mean,
yeah.
you
They,
don't need that.
yeah,
I've never
you
seen
don't
that.
need it. But those are ugly. This is ugly. I don't like it. Straight up. Look,
Yeah,
legs that light up, cables everywhere, and the goalpost.
that's like a skinny goalpost.
Oh hell yeah, no. I don't like
I think the thing is because look, like I think people trying to do too much. It's
yeah.
like if you don't need the
Sometimes that's the
goalpost.
point.
Yeah, it's like you don't need to light up the legs because now you're attracting attention to the tripod legs. Like what the heck? Why
I
do you
mean
want to do that?
this they're like that. You can buy them like that.
Oh, they like that.
Yeah, you buy them like that, but I don't like it. I wouldn't buy one.
No.
I don't know. But like look at the speakers are so low too.
But
Like
that's because he has those
those are
lights on top. That's the problem.
those are my height.
He has the lights up there, so he doesn't want to. He can't raise the speakers up high enough.
Move the
Now he
speaker
says
forward.
different types of lights all over. Yep. Shin says I'm not a fan of tripod lights, but again, respectfully. Yeah, tripod lights. Yeah, on the legs.
Yeah, I don't no.
No, and then it's also like I mean for transporting and stuff, it's probably annoying. You're like worried about breaking the light up legs, ears ringing, ADJ stands, the overhead lighting. It looks dated.
It looks very dated. Yeah,
That's another thing with just the overhead lighting. I mean, now there's so many options for lighting stands. It's that you don't have to do that, and
yeah,
it's just so much work. So,
yeah. But
but
to
I mean,
me,
his lighting on the facade looks good. He doesn't have any lights. He doesn't have any hot spots for his uplights. So I don't know.
bro, the lighting on his facade is the only thing that makes sense
Yeah.
out of everything up there.
So he
This
got
is
that down. He got that part
bad.
down.
This is horrible. I don't like it. Next.
If he took things away, he could have a good setup. That's all it is. He
Yeah.
added extra stuff that made it worse.
Yes, exactly.
Yo, this is the same guy as before. This
It's
is
the
the
same
same
guy.
DJ.
Yeah, it looks like the same guy.
It's the same DJ, but without a facade.
Yeah, because he still had the Gary looking.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope he puts a facade in here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he will for this setup, but that's the thing. If you have the facade, and then you put that T bar, like just get two identical lights at least. You
Yeah.
know,
But
two bars even.
To me, it doesn't make sense. Why is it right next to him? If you can't put it behind you, put it on a corner
Yeah,
or
I don't
something.
know.
Not next to you, like that's so like unsymmetrical. That doesn't work.
I don't know why.
Looks
Next,
ugly.
maybe he moves it after the. What the heck?
Look at this.
Yo, that's crazy.
I hate. No, I don't like this. This is old, like really old lights.
Well, yeah, that's to the goal. I mean, the goalpost. I mean, the goalpost is just. This looks like AI or something. You know, like it looks like an AI generated image. It's just like random lights up there.
At least his cable manager.
I know, that's the same thing. It's like without this goalpost, this would look fine.
Yeah, but where do you put this? All this like too
I don't
many,
know. It's just no lighting. Just delete the lighting completely, and you'd be fine.
too many lights. I think.
Smiley says this has to be a YouTube DJ. This guy has to be dated 1998 called. Yep. Yeah, even that flight case he has is looks old fashioned up there, you know, but at least it's clean though. It's like there's no cables and stuff. That's why I'm like, if you just take these lights away.
So actually, I don't know why, but sometimes DJs think that the more light you bring, the better.
I
Not
think
the
that's the biggest takeaway.
lights. It's the music that you play and
Yeah.
how you play it. So it's more so the music knowledge that you have than all the equipment that you can bring. because you can bring all the lights that you want, but if you suck as a DJ, all those lights are not gonna compensate
Yeah,
for the lack of knowledge and DJism. I don't even know if that's a word, but I just made one up.
DJ skills.
Yeah, DJ skills that you should have.
No,
So
and especially I think it just comes when it comes to lighting. Like that's the thing. Like he's probably spent more time setting up this lighting than he spent on his entire rest of his setup. And it's
mm,
like all that extra time for it to like be the worst looking part of your setup is just like it's just not worth it. And people like nowadays, I mean, yeah, unless someone really wants it, disco balls are irrelevant. Then he put the lights on the side pointing up to the disco ball. Like I mean, dude, you do all this work and then like it just makes your whole setup look bad. So it's like hopefully it can, I don't know, if everyone watches this, is like it can save you a lot of time.
yeah,
It even look better if you put the light on his table. To be honest, like not all of them, but put two lights on your table. Like even if you do something that basic, rather than putting it up on a goalpost, I would rather them do that. Honestly,
yep,
like if you can't afford it, if you have a small space, you can't afford to bring a stand, you can't fit it in your car. Like even that would look better than putting it up on a goalpost. Those
yeah.
speakers look like my old speakers. Yeah, these are the old Eons, old JBL Eons. That looks like my high school DJ setup.
Look at this.
Bro, you're going crazy. Where did you find these pictures, man? You just picked all the pictures with a goalpost in them. That's basically what's happening here.
I picked a lot of pictures that I didn't like. This is horrible. Anywhere you look at it, horrible.
Yeah, this is just.
Cables everywhere.
I can't even start, bro. I think he has. These are just regular speakers on the ground, like acting like subwoofers. So I don't know.
That's genius.
And then he has like one. Is that like one turntable? It's like one turntable and like a mixer.
Yeah,
This is crazy, bro. This is like from the 1970s or something. This is like that kind of a setup. Yeah, I don't. This is just. I mean, I don't know. This is maybe a person that's does it as a hobby. That just has stuff at home. I mean, this is. I don't. I would be surprised if this is like a professionally paid DJ.
that's
Let's see what Smiley says. Oh, we had a wedding Saturday. The couple hired an audio lighting guy with a huge screen, so we plugged into the system, but the power kept going out when the band was playing. Oh, that sucks.
power, man.
I mean, what did he run everything off of like one circuit? Then that must have been what happened.
When there's a band, you have to be very careful with like connections and stuff because
Yeah,
they drain a lot of power.
the guy charged $3,500 for it. Damn.
Yeah,
Dude, $3,500, bro. They better be paying you. This guy just came up and set stuff up. Damn.
it's
It
crazy.
must have been that like those big LED screens with like they all fit into each other and stuff like that. That
I
kind
think
of
that would be more expensive, maybe.
yeah, that'd be expensive.
All right, so this is
Wow.
horrible. I don't like it. This is bad.
Yeah, no, that's.
All right, next. Look at this.
What the hell is going on? I mean, that's some serious sound wise. That's some serious sound though. Like
This
that,
remind me of a Smiley, the one that he showed us last time.
yeah.
I'm
That's
not saying it's you, Smiley, but it reminded me of like the one that you took a picture of.
those speakers. Oh, but those are like I think those are the Servant Vega subwoofers. Those are huge, man.
I'll be so embarrassed to come up with something like this. Look at the
Yeah, the goalpost is crazy. And then I think he has 4 lights that are pointing on himself. Those big spotlight things are like pointed down at him. And then he has the spider lights all facing the crowd.
yeah. This is beyond me. Look at all these cables, right? Like
Yeah.
right in the center. Right?
My
That's,
buddy says, "Did you see your IG?" I guess buddy sent you something on IG.
let me see.
Let's see. Maybe that can be our last one because then we're gonna be running out of time. Comb filtering. Yeah, actually, I experienced that, buddy. Exactly that last night. This guy, I went to this event, and they already had speakers set up at the venue, but they set them up just like these, like with the two right next to each other, and it sounded so bad in there. Like and I think that's exactly why, because of the comb filtering. And Smiley said, yeah, he had 12x6 LED screen. Wow, that's a lot of money for. I mean, that's not even. Is that 12x6? That's not huge, but 3,500. Hey, my Theo's old speakers. Hey, this is Chinchilin's Theo setup right here. That's where Chin got the goalpost from. His Theo donated it to him, handed it down. That's why this is the same truss, that long ass truss he was using before. He said, "Hell yeah." I feel like the Servant Vegas are like the OG, like Sonidero speaker, right?
Yeah. I got buddies.
All right, let's do that one, and then we can
That
call it.
one, that one. It's not a setup. It's just people dancing. But it looks like the venue looks very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's a recent gig.
yeah, from last week. Look at this one. This one kind of looks like mine, but obviously
They
different
were
lights.
like aliens.
Different lights, but it kind of looks like my setup, like the Rockwell
Yeah.
rooms.
They really went all in on the green and black Mackie theme, because
Yeah.
they made everything
It makes sense,
different,
but
all this light green.
it's very clean though. It's a clean
No, this
setup.
is nice.
Really nice.
This reminds me kind of like yeah, your setup obviously like this, and then DJ Bar's setups always kind of look like this too, with all the
Yeah,
totems with the scrims and stuff.
yeah.
I
So
mean, these lights are weird, but if you just put, all you got to do is replace the lights.
those give you dots too. So I don't know about
Those
that.
lights are just weird, but
Now we have this one too.
that's cool. That's a unique light stands.
Yeah,
That's a unique looking facade. That's like how Dwayne put the lights, but this guy put these bamboo wood things in front of the Rockville facade.
he ran out of lights.
Yeah, that's funny. And Chinchon said we sold it and upgrade line array speakers and new JBL subwoofers. Ooh, nice, man. That's nice.
Oh, buddy, you're really hitting in there.
Wait, let's see it. Can you put it up on the screen, or?
Let me see if I can. Hold up.
All right, let's stay tuned for this last one from Buddy. It's
Let me
fresh, hot off the press.
let me try.
Then I gotta bounce.
Oh, this is gonna take a little bit, but give me just give me.
All right.
While I'm trying to figure out how to do this, look at this one.
Yeah, looks.
What do you think about that one?
That's interesting. I kind of like that. I'm curious what those lighting stands are, because I've never seen that before. Does anyone in the chat know what those are? The lighting stands. They look light and portable, and obviously they're not very high up, but they look like pretty sturdy. I don't know the point of putting those, again, the uplights on the black facade necessarily, like right next to each other. But other than that, I mean, this is pretty nice. I guess this is an example of how you don't need the goalposts. Like, see how he put those two moving heads on the ground rather than be like, I need to put these up. Like, look, rather than putting the goalposts, put your moving heads on the ground. That's even, honestly, I would prefer that than over the goalpost too. So that's why I'm not going to fault this guy for putting those two moving heads on the ground.
That's what I'm saying.
Buddy says, good show. Thank you, man. The movers are low. Yeah, they're low. Other than that, cool looking. Yeah, it's unique. Good show, y'all. Thanks for showing my setup. Yep. I don't know. Does it look like? Are we having some?
Yeah, hold on.
We got one more for you guys.
Let me stop sharing real quick.
The grand finale.
Okay, and then we're gonna go here, and we are doing. Let me get bodies. Let me see. I'm not sharing this anymore, so let me do.
This is like the post-credit scene after the Marvel movie. You gotta wait. The show, the movie's over, but then there's gonna be a post-credit scene. That's what's happening right now. So you gotta be patient. You gotta wait, and then you'll see the scene.
Amen. Amen to that.
Put them on the ground on the stage. Not sure about on the floor personally though. Yeah, on the stage, that's a good point. On the stage, you definitely could, but not on floor on a floor. Yeah, in general, you don't want to be putting it on the floor for sure. That's not the ideal. But rather than putting them on the goalpost, you know, if you had to choose one or the other, my choice, my opinion is I would rather do the floor than the goalpost.
All
But
right,
that's
so
obviously you don't want to put on the floor if you can't if you don't have to.
all right,
Put
so
it on.
this is the picture the buddy sent, and if you actually looking for him, it's
Oh,
he's right there.
oh yeah. I see him. Wow, it looks nice though. But the way you
His menu.
uplighted. See, like the smart thing to do when you have uplights is uplight like pillars like this.
Yes, take
Yo,
advantage.
actually, this is crazy because look how far away his speakers are from the dance floor. But obviously, people are dancing; they can hear the music just fine.
Yeah. So
So that's. I think that goes to show. I mean, like we get so obsessed with like, oh, you need big speakers, you need this, you need that, dude. The crowd, as long as they can hear the music, like they're probably gonna be happy and be dancing. Like those are the Evox 12s. They're not even like 15-inch or like Maui 44 G2s, like big column arrays. And that crowd looked like they're having a great time. So I think sometimes as DJs we kind of overrate the the like the need for speakers for a wedding. Other concerts, this that, it's like okay, yeah, you need sound, you want to fill the whole room, but it's like for weddings and stuff. I mean, people just want to hear the music. They're with their best friends and family. Like as long as they can hear the words, they're gonna have a good time. Thanks, man. Thanks, Drizzy, for stopping by, buddy. As always, it filled the whole space. Yep.
yeah, no, for
Thanks,
real,
thanks for
guys.
sending the one at the ending, the post credit scene. And yeah, we're over time now, but we'll see you guys next week. We gotta still decide. We'll decide on a topic, and we'll be back same time, same place.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys very much for showing love, providing your setups. It was really fun, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.